Hello everyone, welcome to another video of Automation Hub Sarthak, and today we will be starting the long awaited Java playlist. And today I will just tell you about the first Java program, and it will be the first introductory class to it. Of course, we will have subsequent topics related to data types, strings, loops, arrays and functions and method overloading, all the types of wrapper classes. I'll tell you a little bit brief about the theoretical OOPS concepts. We'll make separate videos for the same. What about static and non-static? What are classes, objects? So all these 20 pointers here which are mentioned, I will describe them in respective videos. But today we will start with the first Java program small video, and let's go ahead with that first. So let's open our Eclipse. So you need to right click here, or you can go to file, new, anything. So right click here in the package explorer, new, make a Java project. It's like learning Java. So the project has been created here. If you expand, you can see the GRE system library, which has all the necessary Java files required to run this particular project. And this is the SRC folder wherein your code will be actually kept. If you right click on this particular project and go to properties, and if you see the location, and you just go to this location, I'll directly go here. You will see this project is mentioned here. You click on this particular project. Generally what happens is you have to write all your code within this SRC folder, but as of now this folder is empty because we have not mentioned anything there. So our project is technically empty. So let's start writing our first Java program. So click on this. It is a very good practice that you first make a package. So let's say our package name starts with this lowercase. Do not start with an uppercase. See, I've started with an uppercase and it is already showing a warning. So we will start with a lowercase. So I've just mentioned Java Learning as the package. Rather, I will say core Java Learning. So the package has been created, and within the package I'll create my first class, Java class. So click on class here, and be very you have to make sure that you start a class with an uppercase. Do not start it with a lowercase. So let's say, for example, you will write first Java. See, if I'm using F as a lowercase, it is giving a warning. The type name is discouraged. By convention, it should start with an uppercase letter. So better you start with an uppercase. It's like first Java program. See, subsequent alphabets may be capital, may be small, it doesn't matter, but do not start with a lowercase. And there is one more thing: do not start with in number. If you start with a number, for example, I've just mentioned 1 2 3, you can see that this becomes invalid because it does not support anything starting with a number. You can, of course, make it alphanumeric, but it should always start with an alphabet and not a number. As of now, I'm not making this. Then you need to select this particular checkbox stub, public static void main. I will tell you what it is later. Just select, as of now, just follow what it is. Click on this and click on finish. So you will see that the package which you have created comes on the top, and then you have created the first program Java, the class name, which is here. This is actually the main method, and this is a comment. You can remove this comment. Okay, now what this is nothing but this is the main function or method. This is where the control comes and the execution happens. So this is the main method. Now whatever you see in red colors, public, class, package, static, void, You might find it little awkward here, probably this because this is the first time you're checking this out. These are nothing but these are reserved keywords which are part of the Java program as of now. Just blindly follow this. These are reserved keywords which are part of Java program, and they are all taking participating in helping us to execute any program. And this is a comment is nothing but it is a part of a program which does not get executed. Then if it does not get executed, what's the purpose of it? It is just a message to keep something highlighted to be referred later. Like let's say for example you're working on 1,000 test cases and there are different modules, and you have to pass on that particular code to a newcomer, and he will just be baffled by the size of the code. So if you write comments, okay, this is for the web table, this is for the calendar verification, this is for the login, this is for the browse button. So whatever functionalities you are testing on that particular module, whatever GUI parameters you are checking, if you mention comment for each and every code, it will be a little helpful, it will be a little structured. That is the only help which a comment section gives. It's a good practice. It is not a mandate, but it's a good practice. Anyways, so let's begin. So now there is one more thing. You can see there are curly braces here. You have to be very careful that the amount of curly braces that are being opened, those amount of braces needs to be closed. Let's say for example, I deliberately delete this curly brace. See, it will show an error in syntax error. Error needs to complete class body. If you remember in one of my previous videos, I said that it is a good practice to write in an editor rather than in a notepad, because in a notepad it will not prompt these errors, like as of now these errors are getting prompted here, but it will not get prompted in any notepad. So an editor is very important. That is where Eclipse comes into picture. And in case you add one more, so again, this will also throw an error that delete this token. So you cannot have more number of curly braces and or less number of curly braces. The amount of curly braces that are open, you need to end with those many amount of curly braces as well. Now, let's write something here. We'll print something. Okay. Okay, now this is a command. I'll comment it. This is nothing but command to print something. That is what it symbolizes. System.out.println is nothing but a command to print something. If you hover your mouse, it will give you what exactly this word refers to. So system is nothing but it's a class. You can see system is a class which contains several useful class fields and methods. It cannot be instantiated, like you cannot instantiate the class system. All these things I'll refer to you in due course of time. So editor is such a useful thing because wherever you just hover your mouse and keep it for some time, it will give you exactly what the thing is. So it is very self-explanatory. Now system.out.println, this is actually a string, so string has to be kept within double quotes. Okay, now there is something which I need to be very I have to tell you very precisely. Java is a case sensitive language. Okay, you cannot use uppercase when it is when lowercase is mentioned or required. You cannot use lowercase when uppercase is the demand. So typically here S is capital, right? In system, let's say for example I make it small, it will immediately throw an error, and of course it will prompt an error which will give you the necessary verifications. Like see, it is asking one of the verification is changed to system java.lang. If you click on it, it is in caps, which is absolutely fine, it works fine. So this is one of the ways where Java actually works. So now what the thing is, I have not saved this program yet. Okay, you can click file and click on save, or you can press Ctrl S, whatever it is. I have not saved it yet. Let's say for example I want hello world to be printed in my console here, output console. So let me just, either you click here, right click within this explorer here, Command Explorer, you right click here, run as Java application. It will ask you for saving it first, like for any typical application. So just click on OK. This window will not pop up if you control S and then run it. So either you run it, right click here, run as Java application. See, hello world is getting printed. So whatever you have printed here will automatically get printed here. Okay, if you do not want to do this, then you can directly, after saving it, you can click on this green button here. Click on this. Again, the same thing happens. Hello world is getting printed here. So typically, if I go again and write system.out.println and I save, okay. Now I have not saved it, so I am saving it. Control S, right click, run as Java application. See, hello world is coming here, hello universe is coming here. Now there is one small thing which I need to tell you as a shortcut. Writing system.out.println typing is a very cumbersome thing. So the shortcut is SYSO. Then you need to press the control key and the space bar. So immediately these line will get printed. So like SYSO, control spacebar. See, system.out.println gets printed. Now there is one more thing which I need to tell you. System.out.println, what exactly this function does is, whatever is inside this particular parenthesis, whether it may be a string, let's say I don't want to use string, I want to use a number. So I want to use an integer, okay, I'm exceeding the allowable limit. So whatever is allowed within this parenthesis, it will print that and immediately the cursor will jump onto the next line. Let's say for example, first we wrote hello world. LN means new line. That is what it signifies. So it printed hello world, then it came here to the next line. The cursor moved to the next line. Then it printed hello universe and the cursor moved to the next line. Let me save it. You will see these three things will be printed in kind of a in different rows kind of a thing. See, now next thing what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of change. Instead of new line, I will make it the same line. Okay, and I'll write something. So what will happen here is I've saved it. The cursor from hello world will move to the new line. From hello universe it will move to the new line. From here it will again move to the new line. This will be printed again in another row. But in this case, what happens here, now the cursor will not move to another line. The cursor will be here because it is print. Now the thing is, if I type another print statement, even if it is new line, I will say checking for the cursor position. You know what will be the output? This checking for the cursor position will be adjacent to hello boss in the console. Let's have a look. See, checking for the cursor position. Why? Because since this does not signify new line, the cursor will be here, and then when again you type another print statement or whatever, whether it's a new line or it's just print, the cursor is already in the previous position, so it will finish this. But if you write something again new here, another line, the cursor will move. Okay. In this case, the cursor will move to the next line. Because why? Because here already the cursor has moved. So run this. See, the cursor has moved to the next line. So that's it for this very first video, guys. Hope you like the session. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will subsequently add more videos. And thank you so much for watching. I'm signing off.